Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Keisha, baby, and I just wanted to say I miss you guys. I have been sick for the past few days, so that's why I haven't been able to do a video. But guess what? I'm feeling better, and I'm back, and we got some stuff we got to talk about. First, we're going to thank God because the Ohio twins, both of them have been found and reunited with their mother. In case you don't know what I'm referring to, this is in regards to the lady who was doing a DoorDash, left her twins in the car, and then a homeless woman jumped in the car and took off with them. So they've been found. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about Bishop Whitehead. He has been charged with several charges due to alleged wire fraud, extortion, you name it. All right. And then finally, we're going to just touch bases on the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case. The jury's going to be making a decision soon. So I just want to see, what do you think the outcome will be? All right. So if you got time for the tea, come holler at me, and please do me a favor. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. I need, trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions. I think I'm at 830. So if y'all can subscribe, that would be great. All right. If you got time for the tea, come holler at me. Hey everybody, it's Keisha, baby, and if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so I wanted to start off by talking about the two beautiful babies that were abducted in Ohio. This is the story when the mother was doing a DoorDash. She went to a pizza place to pick up a delivery. A homeless woman happened to be in there. The homeless woman leaves as soon as she enters the building, jumps in her car, takes the car with her two twins. One was found at the airport about 4 hours later. And again, this occurred last Tuesday, December 20th. So baby, I think it's baby Kair. I hope I pronounced the baby's name correctly. He was found at the nearby airport 4 hours later. The other baby was not in the car. Man, I, just as I'm sure you all, prayed so hard for the other baby to be found alive. I just could not imagine, as a mother, you walking outside, your car is gone, and your babies are in the car. You don't know where they're at, who the person is that took them, what their intentions are. But thank God the baby was found today. And according to, what I've seen online, the baby is healthy. Y'all, I cried when I found out that the other baby was found today, because I just couldn't imagine this lady, this mother, going to bed every single night, not knowing where her child is. And I know she's not the only mother that this has happened to. So I kind of want to talk about that. I am a mother as well. I have two kids. I have a little one. And I don't know what it's going to take for us to stop leaving these children in the car without adult supervision. And trust me, I'm not judging this lady. I feel her. It wasn't like she had her babies in the car. She was at the club. She had her babies at the car. She was, doing something she had no business doing. She trying to make ends meet. I completely understand. She's like, I'm just going to jump in real quick, jump out. I question, I'm like, was the door locked for the homeless person to jump in the car and take off so quickly? Let's just be on the safe side and take your babies with you, even when you go get gas. I've never been one to leave my children in the car. And again, I'm not judging this lady. My heart goes out to her. I prayed so hard for this lady and for her babies. It's all love over here. But I just want to try to stop these type of things from happening in the future. And because, we're not responsible enough. And when I say this really has nothing to do with the mom, but we're leaving kids in the car in the summertime with the windows up. You coming back to the car, your baby is gone. Like, let's stop. No more leaving the children in the car, period. For any reason, take them with you. If you got some business to handle and it's too hard to take the kids, she got twins. I get it, okay? See if you can leave them with somebody. Better safe than sorry. But we gonna thank God on today that he is who he said he is. And he is a miracle worker, and he provided a miracle for her and also for our community, because I believe every single one of us prayed and felt the pain that this mother has probably went through. Her babies are so beautiful. So we just gonna give God a little praise on tonight, and thank him for being miraculous, as she can spend the holidays with her son. So that's some good news, some scary news that turned into good news. All right. Speaking of God, you know, he has children, and clearly he got stepchildren, and it's looking like Bishop bullshit Brooklyn Pastor Lamar Whitehead is one of them stepkids. Allegedly, Lord, please forgive me. Oh, I know I was probably wrong for that. However, okay. He has been charged with wire fraud, attempted extortion, and making a material false statement. Hey, that material false statement, is that when he said that somebody robbed his church and nobody believed it and felt like it was a setup? I'm just asking, okay? I'm just asking. All right. So if he is found guilty, he could face up to 65 years in prison. Man, I was reading some information on him, how he allegedly swindled this old lady out of $90,000, saying he was going to help her buy a house and help her invest her money. He spent it on luxurious goods. I don't know why these people get behind the pulpit and play with God. You know the Bible because you recite it in church. Do you really think God is going to allow you to do criminal activity in his name and you not going to go to jail or hell or both, right? Like, this is all alleged. I don't have any proof that he did anything, but does the FBI have proof? Okay? My proof and the FBI, my proof don't matter. The FBI proof matters, okay? And all I'm going to say is, if you playing with God's name, let justice be served, all right? I have been, a member of a church. I won't say what church. And I loved my pastor, and I still, I care about him. And I was completely shocked, but he in jail right now due to allegedly frauding a lot of elderly people out of their retirement money and stuff like that. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? God is not going to allow you to play with his name and make a mockery of him and steal from his people and commit crimes. And who do you think you are? Like, you think you're smarter than God? Man, you're in a dangerous situation when you think you're smarter than God. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that quickly because I don't like to really talk about pastors and ministers in a negative way, even if they do bad. Not saying like I'm one of them people like, oh, they can never do wrong. I just know and trust and believe that God gonna do what he do. And we gonna follow this case because I'm gonna see what gonna get done. All right, so moving on. I wanted to talk about the Megan Stallion and Tory Lanez case. So basically, hey, this case is wrapping up. What do y'all think? Like, I think they jumped the gun in giving Kelsey immunity because, man, the independent witness was like, Kelsey fired that gunshot first. You feel me? And it made it seem like, Tory took it or struggled for it or whatever, but he shot off majority of the remaining shots, but they jumped to, like, they automatically was like, Tory did it. Let me tell you, Megan her back was turned, so she may not have seen what initially popped off, but she definitely saw Tory with the gun, shooting at her. So I'm just like curious because I'm like, are they gonna go with the defense's story of Kelsey shot Meg and all Tory tried to do was like be the savior and take the gun away from Kelsey and his shots were accidental? or they're going to go with the prosecution stance of, no, you shot her and that was intentional and you knew what you was doing and you need to go to prison. So, you know, it's a sad situation. Like, man, I don't know how these people grew up. They grew up in poverty or whatever, but you made it, like, you made it to where you like the rich and famous. You know how many young kids dream about that? And you finally made it. And y'all out here acting like that. You know, truth be told, I'm disappointed in all three. But I'm not foolish enough to say someone who was shot and was actually walking away from the situation at this particular moment shouldn't get justice. And if whoever pulled that trigger intentionally at Megan Thee Stallion in her direction, may they be punished by the fullest extent of the law. And if it was more than one person who tried to do it, I would want for everybody, for all of them, to be punished. But I think the case is kind of set up sloppy. To me, they kind of rushed to an investigation by giving Kelsey immunity. All right, that's all I got for today. I want to know your thoughts. I love to read your comments. I try to interact as much as possible. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. And like I always say, if you got time for the tea, come holler at me. I love you guys. Be safe and have happy holidays. No drinking and driving. No family fights, okay? No raisins in the macaroni, all right? Y'all take care. Talk to you later.